What's up, guys? So I'm recording this video one shot live. I'm not really gonna be interacting with anybody. I'm just going live so that I can make it quicker than it usually takes. And I don't want to take a lot of your time today. So, as a lot of you guys already know, like I mentioned in my past videos, I am working on a business on the side besides work, and that is going to be a a SaaS business, software as a service. So basically, I'm building a web app, um, both for desktop and mobile and things like that. And a lot of you have asked me, what that app is and things like that. Also, people not from YouTube but on my personal life that I know. Well, I guess in my, you know, that I know professional wise, but that I know them not from the internet. They also seem very, very interested in what that project is and this and that. So I spent a lot of time working on the project, a lot of it, and basically today I just wanted to ask you guys a question to my following. If that is, how interested are you in basically working on this project together, meaning of the meaning how likely are you to straight up be interested in me documenting basically building that web app and building that business? How interested are you in that? Because as some of you guys that sorry, as some of you guys that watch a lot of YouTube probably already know, is that I definitely don't make any money from this channel because I'm not like a huge channel. So that's why usually when I make videos, I just kind of try to make videos to keep people inspired, to keep to basically help people out. And I do them about once. I've been doing that about once a week right now. If I were to record this project or document this project that I'm working on, it would take a lot more time and a lot more effort. Um, so if I were to do that, I'm definitely I definitely wouldn't do it for free, because even though I am for helping everybody out, that's that's just too much of my time, and it's also one of those things where I don't really want to be a full well, I really don't want to be like a YouTuber that's all they do, if that makes sense. Some people are cool with it. Actually, I think like most people that you guys watch, after they get some success on YouTube, then they want to make YouTube their their job and their way of living and all that. That is not really my thing. I don't know. I just kind of have no interest into like being famous and whatnot. Um, I don't mind having the YouTube channel, obviously, and helping people out and all that stuff. But I don't want it to be like, I don't know, I don't want it to be like the main thing that I do in life. The way that I see this YouTube channel so far is like in a perfect world scenario, at least from my point. It could change in the future, but from my point of view now, is I want to be actually that's somebody that's actually out there doing things, and then telling you about those things, and hoping that you guys can also learn from my experiences. I'm not really trying to be the guy that just sits in a studio making videos and then telling you guys to go out and do great things. That's just not me. To me, this channel, at most, at least right now, um, I don't want it to be anything more than kind of like something that I do part time, and it's not like my main focus in life. So if I were to do this thing, basically this whole app that I'm building, document the whole thing, and basically within that, get you guys, um, basically show you guys how to build an app, a web app, like not an app, like a to-do list or anything like that, but actually a app that would be a whole business that we have a whole business behind it, that it should be making money. So if I were to do that, I would definitely have to charge, because again, it would take a lot of time. But I think it could be helpful for those people that are just kind of like learning on their own. They never had the opportunity to work in a business, and which I think is like a lot of the pieces that are missing from a lot of people. They think they are ready to get a job, but they're really not, because they just don't know how to work in like in a professional environment. A lot of them only know how to develop things in their house, if that makes any sense. So again, if I see enough people are interested in that, I could make that course. I think it could be helpful for those people. It could also be helpful for other people that actually that already know how to build web apps and all that stuff, just to see a different perspective on how I do it, or how I will do it, which basically I will do it using the same stack that I use at my real job, which I think is a wonderful stack. Actually, I'll go ahead and mention it. I'm using Node.js in the back end. I'm using React in the front end. I'm using things like GraphQL, Kinect for connecting with my database, MySQL for the database, and Nets.js for server-side rendering, and a couple other things. So basically, this would, you would be learning a stack that's like something that's production ready, but that's also now like an old thing. You will be learning things that are that I think are the perfect balance between being like new things that are not in the past, and also being production ready, trusted things, not like just the newest things out that nobody has really tried in a production environment. And if you don't know what production is, because you're a newer developer, it just means that like it's ready to be used by a huge company, that it doesn't have like reliability issues or anything like that. It just basically means that if Apple wanted to use it on their main website that are millions of people visit every day, they could do that without no problem, without having to worry about is this new technology to be trusted or anything like that. So yeah, please let me know, guys, what you think, and please be honest with me. Don't tell me that that you will pay for it if you wouldn't. And also, so I don't mind you telling me like, no, I don't think I would pay for that, but just please say something, because I don't want it to be only like the people that want to pay for it commenting on it. And if you don't think it's worth your money, please let me know too, because this is not something that at this moment I'm not like completely attached, that I want to do so bad. I'm just doing it because a lot of people have asked me, a lot of people seem interested on that, a lot of people keep asking me for updates. So if you basically wanted me to set up like a studio, well, I kind of have like a studio kind of in my home, but if you wanted me to like set it up more towards basically building that learning piece of content, basically building a real web app, and that's something that would take a few months at least. But I think there can be a lot of learning that you guys can get from it. Please let me know. Somebody just asked me on what would be the price. I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know what would be the price. This is just kind of me talking to my audience, see what you guys think, and see what you guys would think be a fair price to get that. Again, the main thing basically that you would get is how do you build an app, basically from start to finish, and something that's production ready, not just how to make a calculator to do app, but something that can actually go there and make you money. And another reason why I don't just want to put it on YouTube for free is because this is actually going to be a real business. This is actually a real business that I'm working on. So before I start like showing you everything, I would like you to pretty much sign something that says that you are watching that for learning purposes, but that you're not just gonna take that code base and then go and relaunch it with a different name, basically saying that you're doing that course for learning purposes, but the code base still belongs to me, type of thing. So if I were just to put it on YouTube, I couldn't do that. So let me know, guys, what you think. If you think this is a good idea, if you think this is a bad idea, please tell me. Again, I'm not super attached to the I'm not gonna be hurt by it. I'm just thinking about this because it seems like so many people have interested in it ever since I mentioned it for the first time. Like I said, in my professional life, in my local area, with the developers that I interact here, they seem very interested in it. And also on YouTube, since I mentioned it the first time, a lot of the people that contact me through the social media have asked me about it. So let me know what you think. If and please be honest, again, if you feel like maybe you're not at that level yet because you're like just like starting to learn JavaScript, like the basics of it, um, let me know what you think. For example, let me know. Yeah, I will be down to pay for it, but can you focus a little more on the beginning parts? Or if you are the opposite and you're like, man, like I would love to pay for it, but I don't wanna be learning a lot of the stuff that I already know. I don't wanna be learning like basic JavaScript. I wanna learn more like about React and things like that. I'll be willing to pay this much for it, or I think it will be great content, but I wouldn't be willing to pay for it. If you be willing to pay, I don't know, $50 for it, if you would be willing to pay $500 for it, what do you think? Please let me know. And hopefully based on that I can think about it a little more and then see if I come up with a decision or if I just stay working on my own. And yeah, so thank you, guys. I have to walk into work now. um, so have a good day, and